All right, this problem wants us to solve this equation on the interval from 0 to 2 pi. So let's just think about our graph of what the graph would look like. Remember that affects the period.
Mm-hmm.
So your period, instead of being 2 pi, it would be 2 pi over 3.
Mm-hmm.
So your graph is going to look your graph normally would be 2 pi right there.
Yeah.
But instead, it's going to do that 3 times. It's going to go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
So normally, this would only have one solution.
Now there's 3.
But now it has
I think we did
1,
this.
2, 3 solutions.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. It has 3 solutions. All right. So that's the visual idea of it. So what I like to do is I like to say let u equal 3 theta. What's the sine of u equal 1/2? What are the solutions for that for u? If the sine equals
Negative.
if the sine equals 1, it's right here on my picture. This is 3 pi over 2, right?
Is that there for you?
The sine is -1. That's your y coordinate. Your sine is your y coordinate on your unit circle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 3 pi over 2, right?
Okay.
But it doesn't only equal out 3 pi over 2, because I can also add another 4 pi over 2 to it. In other words, go around. If I keep going, I'm going to come up to it again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be at 7 pi over 2. And then if I add it again, it's going to be at 11 pi over 2. Now, why did I do that? Because of that 3, I knew I had to go around the unit circle 3 times and consider that. So I'm just adding basically 2 pi each time to get to this next one. I'm adding 2 pi to get to this next one. Why would I want to do that? Because I know u, I'm not trying to solve for u, I'm trying to solve for theta. So u is 3 theta. So 3 theta equals those things.
And then divide by 3.
Now I divide everything by 3, and I get the answers. Theta equals 3 pi over 6, which is pi over 2, 7 pi over 6,
Over 6, and 11 pi.
and 11 pi over 6. And that's these 3 right there. And those are my answers.